What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Profound Motivational Word with me, Johnny Lee Franklin Jr. Thanks for tuning in today. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe so you can get all the updates on my future videos. And I want to send a special shout out and thanks to everyone that has been tuning in to Profound Motivational Word every week. Thanks for your support. I can't thank you enough. Continue to tune in every week. Please share this with other individuals so they can get on board with the whole movement of Profound Motivational Word. And like always, let's waste no time, man. Let's go ahead and dive into today's topic. The topic of today is choose your circle wisely. Now, when I talk about your circle, I'm talking about those individuals that you have a regular, consistent contact with throughout your daily life. Now, this could be your friends, your family members, if you're in a relationship, your significant other, or your husband or wife. These particular individuals are going to have a huge impact on your life. And the reason why they're going to have a huge impact on your life is because you're around them so much. You're around them on a regular, consistent basis. So you're going to have a lot of contact with them, and they're going to give you a lot of advice, and they're going to give you their opinions on a lot of situations. Now, when you get advice and you get other people's opinion, you want it to be good advice. You want it to be good opinions, because sometimes you're probably going to take in this information from these particular individuals, and you're probably going to apply it to your life. Now, if it's not good advice, if it's not good opinions, and you apply this information to your life, then you're going to make some bad choices. You're going to make some bad decisions, and it's all going to fall back on you, even though you took these people's advice or you took their opinions. Because you decided to put it into motion, whatever that's going to happen after that falls back on you. So you want good advice and you want good opinions. Now, your friends, you want individuals that's going to make a good impact on your life. That's why you must choose your circle wisely. You want friends that have goals, that have dreams. You want friends that are ambitious. You want friends that actually want something out of life. You don't want to hang out with people that is getting in trouble on a regular basis. You want to hang out with people that's going to stab you in the back. You don't want to hang out with people that's going to give you invalid information. You don't want to hang out with people that's not going to help you take your life to the next level. That's why it's important to choose your circle wisely. You want people in your life, you want friends that are on the same level as you. You want friends that have your best interests at heart. You want friends that are going to motivate you. You want friends that's going to challenge you and push you in a positive way. So make sure that your friends, your so-called friends that you have, make sure these are good individuals that's going to help bring you up and not bring you down. Choose your circle wisely. Now, when we talk about your circle, we're also talking about your family. Now, you can't choose your family. Whatever family that you're born in, that's your family. But you know what? You can handle that in a certain manner. You can love your family from a distance. Certain family members that you know that's not going to impact your life in a positive way, that's not going to give you good advice, they're not going to give you, good opinions, they're not going to give you valid information. You want to love those certain family members from a distance. But those family members, that are good to you, that help you in your time of need, that are there for you, that you can depend on them. Rain, sleet, or snow, you can depend on them. You want those in your circle. You want to give your time to those particular individuals. Everybody doesn't deserve your time. Now, you must give your time to your family, but you don't have to give your time to every single family member that you have. Because some of those, like I said, you're going to have to love them from a distance. I love my family. I love every single person that's in my family. But some of those family members that I know, they're not going to impact my life in a positive way. They're not going to give me good advice. That are always getting in trouble. They don't have goals. They're not ambitious. They don't want to do anything in life. I have to love them from a distance. That's just how life is. Like, you have to take it that way. Some family members, you just have to love from a distance. Now, those that are good family members, they're going to give you good advice. Make sure you keep those people close. Those that are going to have your back, keep them close to you. Because you're going to need them for support. You're going to need them for help. If they're going to motivate you, then you need them in your life. Now, as far as being in a relationship, you want to choose your circle wisely. You want to choose the right person to be in a relationship with or to be in a marriage with. Because if you don't make a good choice in that particular person, then ultimately your relationship or your marriage is going to fail. You want to choose somebody that, you know, that loves you, or somebody that has your back, that's going to be there for you. You don't want to be in a relationship or in a marriage with someone that you can't trust. Why have somebody close to you that you can't trust? Everyone that is in your circle of influence, they should be trustworthy. So don't get in a relationship or don't get in a marriage with somebody that you can't trust. Don't get into a relationship or don't get into a marriage of a person that doesn't have your best interests at heart, that's not going to motivate you, that's not going to push you and challenge you in a positive manner, that's not going to treat you like you should be treated. Choose your circle wisely. Choose your friends wisely. Now, for your family, you can't choose your family members. But those family members that are going to impact your life in a good, positive way, keep those closer to you in your circle. Those family members that are not, going to have your best interests at heart and are not going to help you, that don't have any goals, they're not ambitious, they're always going to be in trouble, love them from a distance. And for those that are in a relationship or in a marriage, make sure that you've chosen the right person that's going to treat you how you're supposed to be treated, that's going to be trustworthy, that's going to have your back, that's going to be there in your time of need. Somebody that you can grow with, somebody that you can build with, that you can build an empire with. Make sure your significant other or your husband or wife is exactly what they need to be. A positive influence on your life. Choose your circle wisely. If you choose your circle wisely, your life is going to continue to soar, and it's going to continue to keep going to higher levels because you've made a very good choice of choosing your circle wisely. Don't hang around people that are not going to positively impact your life. Don't associate yourself with people that are not going to impact your life in the most positive way. Choose your circle wisely, because if you don't choose your circle wisely, it will come back to haunt you later on. And just remember, and don't ever forget, that the world that we live in is like a jungle. The weak and the timid will be eaten alive, while the strong and the wise will find a way to survive. Choose your circle wisely. Keep those close to you that deserve your time, because everybody doesn't deserve your time. Everybody doesn't deserve to be in the same room as you. Everybody doesn't deserve to breathe the same air that you breathe. Choose your circle wisely. Thanks for tuning in this week to another episode of Profound Motivational Word. I appreciate it. Continue to tune in every single week. Share this with other individuals so they can get on board with the whole movement of Profound Motivational Word. I will see y'all in the future. You have a good day. You be blessed. I'll see you later. Peace.